What's your most unethical success story? When I was in high school, I was really into this girl Jenna. She had that perfect skinny but curvy body and she was really funny and could hang with the guys. The problem was, she was seeing a buddy of mine, Calvin. We weren't super close or anything, but we were on the basketball team together and we got along. Honestly, I think he wanted to be better friends than we were. He was a year younger than me and was always asking my advice on his free throws or his chemistry homework and stuff, but I always tried to keep my distance because I was jealous that he got to be with Jenna. Then one time, I sprained my ankle during a basketball game. Jenna was one of the cheerleaders, and she helped me off the court and into the trainer's office, where she stayed with me while I iced my ankle. We got to talking and I don't know, something about the way she took care of me was just so hot and I couldn't wait anymore. I tried to make a move on her, but she stopped me and told me she was with Calvin. But I could tell by the way it took her a minute to turn me down that she was interested in me too. I just needed to get Calvin out of the way. Problem was, she was infatuated with the guy. She was always leaving cute notes on his locker and doting on it. It made me sick. It should have been me. I knew I needed to come up with a way to get Calvin to break up with her, because she was never going to dump him. So one time after practice I asked Calvin how everything was going between him and Jenna. He said things were awesome, and I was like, that's great, man. I was kind of worried. He asked me what I meant, and I said I just noticed that they seemed a little distant lately. He didn't say much more, but I could tell I'd planted the seed in his mind. I kept kind of hinting at it for weeks, pointing out when Jenna had to cancel their plans to study or saying, did she seem kind of off at lunch? Even if she'd seemed totally normal? Stuff like that. Finally Calvin came to me and said he was worried that I was right and she was drifting away from him. He asked me what he should do. I said, you need to remind her that you have the power in the relationship. Break up with her and let her beg, then take her back in a few days. She'll never take you for granted again. He seemed skeptical, but the next day, I saw Jenna crying in her locker. I immediately swooped and asked her what was wrong, and she told me Calvin had broken up with her out of nowhere. I said, I can't believe what an idiot that guy is. No one could do better than you. Do you want to get coffee and talk about it? Well, Calvin never had a chance to undump Jenna, because coffee turned into dinner and dinner turned into rebound fooling around. It was a pretty crappy thing to do, but hey, it worked. But I lost Calvin as a friend because it was pretty clear what I'd done. The worst part was that Jenna and I didn't end up being a good match and we only dated for like 2 weeks. Oh well.